Hello, everyone. It is the real, no, it is Regina Long with Not So Perfect Parenting. Like and subscribe. Come on in so I can talk about this live. I was actually about to say my other channel, which is the real Gina B Date with the Plate live. So if you are not on that channel, go like and subscribe. I talk everything food. I do food challenges, all that good stuff. So I wanted to get on here because yesterday I told like a really sad story. I believe we talked about the Airbnb story about the young man. He was 18 years old. He decided to go to an Airbnb party. I believe that his friends were throwing or somebody that he knew, and whoever took him was saying that they had a hesitation, that they didn't think that he should go, and they let him go anyway. And before he even got inside of the door, he was shot, and then sadly he ended up passing away. So we talked about parents having discernment. We talked about parents being able to tell their kids no, especially if you feel a certain type of way. So wanted to just kind of recap that. But today I want to talk about raising children correctly. So, I am in Lafayette, Louisiana. This is my first time here. And I've been to Alabama. Trying to think of some southern states that I could. I've never been to a place like this. I am a very friendly person when it comes to. I'm actually very introverted. People would not think that I'm an introvert, but I am. I portray myself as an extrovert, but I am not. I would rather pay to be alone and not to be bothered. I can go days, I can go weeks without being alone and not being bothered. I can go days, weeks, months without talking to people, and I can't because my job and things like that. But I can do that. So I am not an extrovert at all, very introverted. But because of the things that I do and what I have to say, hello, how are you? I am extroverted. So anyway, I am down here at Lafayette. So I say hi to pretty much everybody just because that's usually what I do. And Ohio is a little bit different. You may get some people who speak, you may get some people that's like, definitely other states that I've been to, people will look at you like, what do you want? Are you trying to rob me? So, zip it. I still say hi. Lafayette, Louisiana, I think they need to write a book on how to help. Hey, how are you? Thank you all for joining. Lafayette, Louisiana. And I don't know if I have anybody from Louisiana on here. I'm only speaking for Lafayette. I don't know anything about the other cities. But these people down here are raised right. They are raised correctly because the hospitality down here is unmatched. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Unmatched, y'all. These people are so nice. They talk to you. They open doors for you. The men don't want me. I have my bags, and they're like, "Can I get your bags? Can I help you out?" I'm like, "I got, what? Yeah, I got it." Just because I'm not, what? I mean, my husband does things like that, but just random strangers like, "Oh, are you got it, ma'am?" They say yes, ma'am. They say no, ma'am. I was asking a guy, he's probably way younger than me, probably in his 20s, maybe mid 20s. And I was asking him about a food place. And I said, "Do you come here often? Like, what's good to eat?" And he's like, "Yes, ma'am. I've been here many times. And ma'am, this, no, ma'am, that." I have been blown away at the hospitality of these people. Thank you so much. The hospitality is crazy down here. And so I was talking to a lady who's a native here in Louisiana, and she said that they are raised like that. Lafayette, I'm not talking about any other place, but she said they're raised like that, and there are certain things that they had to learn. There's certain cultures that they stick to. She was also telling me about the kids from K to 12. The original language, I guess, was French, or I don't know. Don't quote me on some stuff, but they do from K through 12 here. They learn French, And then once they get to the universities, I think that they can go. They can go. I can't remember. Either way, I think they can go somewhere and learn French, or they can do some things. So they teach their kids very young how to act, how to be hospitable, how to talk to their elders. She just was telling me a lot of different things that I just wish everybody in America could go back to. If certain people could, now I'm not saying there's no people who are mean down here or whatever. I'm not saying every single person that I talked to spoke, but well, everybody that I spoke to me, and the people that I didn't get a chance to speak to spoke to me first. And they were just really nice. I had been invited to parties. I had been invited to, somebody was like, oh, you should come to Houston with us. I'm like, when are you going to Houston? This weekend. I'm like, what? Well, I can't go. I'm in a conference this weekend, but I mean, I've been invited to Thanksgiving dinner, a Grubhub park, like all just kind of stuff, because they are hospitable here. They want to make sure that you're comfortable, and me being me, I'm like, am I in the Twilight Zone? Is somebody trying to kidnap me? Like, I ain't all that or nothing. They could get labor off of me, and not good labor, because I'm getting old and I ain't gonna be able to work super hard. So they could only get a little bit. You traffic me, you ain't gonna get that much. But I'm thinking in my head, like, are they sincere? But I can feel the sincerity in these people. This is not a regular state. Is there anybody on here who is from Louisiana? Or I went to Alabama, and the people in Alabama that I can remember, it's been years since I've been to Alabama, but I can't remember if they were this nice. And I'm telling you, everybody, they want to do so much for you. They want to help you. If you're asking questions, they're telling you like their whole family history and how they grew up. And it is so different from the way that I grew up. It's different from the way that other people have grown up. They need to write a book, because some of the other states that I go to, people are mean. I say hi and they look at me like I'm mud on the street. I mean, my color, but whatever. I don't think I'm mud. They look at me like I'm mud on the street. And I'm like, so I just keep going because I'm going to say hi. But here, they're like, oh, hi, how are you doing? And then they can tell I'm not from here. So, sometimes they, where are you from? Da, da, da. Man, these people, and the food here, y'all. I don't know if I'm going home. I think I'm going to pray that my flight gets canceled and I have to stay here on purpose, because this has been this has just been an amazing experience. I really like Lafayette. Just everything. The weather, the people, the food. The food is, they almost neck and neck, I feel like, with Chicago. Chicago on another level with their food, but just because it's that southern just yumminess. It's been on the stove for hours. Oh, y'all, I don't know if I'm coming home. I don't know if I'm coming home. So I wanted to encourage parents to say this. Let's find other states, other cultures. Teach your kids how to be hospitable. This has been such a wonderful experience. Some states I go to, or some places I go to, I can't wait to leave. I'm like, I can't wait. Usually I'm not like that though. When I'm out of town, I'm on autopilot. You can be mean to me, I don't care, as long as it's not where I'm staying and all that other stuff. But this has been a great experience. And if more people were like the people of Lafayette, where they were hospitable and they were nice, like, our world would be a better place. If over half the states was like Lafayette, we wouldn't be out here acting up. Now, I don't know about their crime and stuff. I just know the people that I've been walked around and talked to, and the locals, they're like, we were raised this way. We were raised to be nice. It has been an experience, y'all. I'm hoping my flight is canceled on Monday so I can stay. All right. So parents, I'm encouraging you, teach your children how to be hospitable, teach them how to be nice, teach them how to speak to people, teach them to respect people. We gonna be all right, y'all. But they need to write a book and give it out to the world. And this should be a training ground on how to act. All right, it's Regina Long with Not So Perfect Parenting.